Hello dear students, welcome. Welcome in Pharmaceutical Chemistry 2 Practical. Myself Mrs. Urmila Ravindra Gaudi, MPharm in Quality Assurance. Today, first of all we see importance of this subject. Pharmaceutical chemistry is the chemistry of substance used as a medicine. Pharmaceutical chemistry 2 is the chemistry of drug of organic origin. Organic pharmaceutical chemistry is concerned with medicinal organic compounds, determination of their structures, synthesis, isolations, and their chemistry. Now see, objective of this subject: to provide the guideline and procedure for systematic qualitative analysis of organic compounds, identification of drug, playing an important role in discovery of new drug molecules for already existing drugs. To understand the concept of purity of organic compounds to be used as a medicines by various tests. To understand and perform official identification tests. To understand synthesis of organic compounds of industrial significance. To develop analytical technique, preparation, and to understand the meaning of basic concept of quality as well as purity of the pharmaceutical substances. Now let's start with experiment number 1. Title: Introduction to Pharmaceutical Chemistry 2 Laboratory or Laboratory Work. First of all, we see what is chemistry. Chemistry, it is the branch of science concerned with the substance of which matter is composed, the investigation of their properties and reaction, and the uses of such a reaction to form new substance. And what is pharmaceutical chemistry? It is the study of drug and it involves the drug development. This includes drug discovery, delivery, absorption, metabolism, and more. There are elements of biomolecule analysis, pharmacology, pharmacokinetic, and pharmacodynamic. Pharmaceutical chemistry work is usually done in the lab setting. Let's start with concept of our experiment number 1. First, laboratory concept. Laboratory experiments are expected to develop intellectual skill, motor skill, and attitude in the student. Laboratory experiment that develop 3 skills. First, intellectual skill, motor skill, and then attitude. Second concept, logical thinking. Logical thinking is developed in student through the systemic approach, content analysis, and sequential planning of laboratory work. That is systemic approach, content analysis, and sequential planning. These three logical thinkings comes from these 3 things. Then balance room. It is a room where analytical weighing balance is kept. The operation of balance is demonstrated to the student and they handle the balance under the supervision of teacher. Balance room that contains analytical balance, which is again divided into proper operation with instruction, operation, and then after care of balance by after the care of instruction, means how to use and how to care the balance. This is the diagram showing analytical balance. Then next, fume cupboard. It is an enclosed chamber with exhaust fan for handling dangerous chemical and processing reaction. During reaction, if there is fire or acids, for their storage we require fume cupboard. Fume cupboard, it is essential for handling of chemical and during performing chemical reactions. Then next, analytical balance. This is the diagram showing analytical balance, and same this is also the analytical balance. Digital balance, this is digital balance. In experiment number 1, we have to learn carefully all the lab and then see the one by one all the instrument carefully that contains curriculum, philosophy, graphical structure, skill to be developed, information about equipment, instrument, procedure to handle it, then method of continuousness assessment and the tentative planning of work in laboratory. Then the student round to the laboratory to show balance room, fume cupboard room and general working in the laboratory. Then student shall observe the equipment, instrument and record the information about that observed equipment or instrument. Then one by one we have to see instrument or equipment. First instrument, we have analytical balance in balance room, that is analytical balance. These are the two analytical balance and it is digital balance. Then next, laboratory also contains hot air oven, digital colorimetry, water bath. It has 12 holes capacity. Then KIPS apparatus, refractometer for to measure refractive index. Then vacuum filtration unit, it is used for synthesis purpose. When synthesized product is formed, then for the filtration of that synthesized product we require vacuum filtration unit. Then magnetic stirrer, hand centrifugal machine. Then in chemical, in laboratory we have to observe chemical which are present on the rack with their specification. The sequence of the graphical structure, it contains fact, concept, principle, application and the procedure for experiment. Then chemistry lab contains balance room, storage room, aseptic room, reagent sieves. Then analytical grade reagents. In chemistry, in chemistry there is analytical grade reagent, that means these are the chemicals or the reagent which have high degree of solubility. Then after carried out any experiment in chemistry lab, the student will able to learn motor skill as well as intellectual skill to develop their knowledge regarding pharmaceutical chemistry so that it is achieved by student. Thank you so much for attending this session of practical. Next practical, that is experiment number 2, will be studied in next video. Thank you so much for attending this video.